Happy Friday, everybody. It's hashtag FAQ Friday live from the Lake District. And this week we are talking about culture. So many cultures are not as positive as they could be. So this week we're talking about culture and positive energy, even in busy times, which is crucial. Positive energy isn't just a nice to have in business, it's a strategic multiplier. A high energy culture leads to a better performance, creativity, collaboration and retention. And I'm going to give you some practical, powerful top tips to keep positive energy flowing in you as a leader in your business, but also in your business, helping your whole team grow the business together. So first of all, you've got to set the emotional tone as the leader. Your energy is contagious. So if you come in a bad mood, everybody else in the whole organisation will be in a bad mood, guaranteed. So lead with passion, lead with gratitude and clarity. You know, be really clear on your mission, vision, ethics and values and share them. Be very passionate about them and grow with it. Share your wins, share the team's wins, share the business wins, the progress and why we do what we do, the stories regularly to inspire us, to inspire the purpose, what was it behind the vision of the business and the mission of the business. So share your wins, your progress and why we do what we do, and don't forget those stories regularly. Keep informed with your team to inspire the purpose, and communicate with clarity, consistency and care. Keep the team updated. Communicate. I can't say that enough. That is so missed in so many businesses. Keep the team updated and involved with regular briefings or huddles, or we used to do prayer meetings every morning in the hospitality industry till 11 o'clock. But then we'd have a weekly management meeting, and then the management team would go and have their management and team meetings, so that everybody was up to date with what's going on in the business and where we're going. Celebrate progress, not just outcomes. Focus on what's going well before diving into the challenges, and then be transparent. Honest communication builds trust and reduces anxiety, because everybody else tells themselves a story, including you. We all tell ourselves a story that isn't true because we're just going on half the information, and that's not okay. And that's what teams do. That's what gets people really naffed off and upset and wanting to leave. And then recognise and celebrate often. Acknowledge great work in the moment. And that's from everybody, and I repeat that because it's important. Recognition fuels repetition, and that has to be repeated because it's so important and so forgotten. And celebrate the small wins, whether it's daily, weekly or monthly, but have weekly or monthly shout outs and team milestones. Make it personal. Know how each team member likes to be recognised. So if you've not done a SWOT analysis with what motivates and demotivates your team, do one, because public praise could be great for some people, bad for others. Private note could be great and bad for others, and reward, etc. So know how people like to be recognised within your team, and make growth a shared journey. Involve the team in goal setting and innovation. Make them feel like co-creators of the business. They're part of it. They're part of the organisation, the business going forward, and provide opportunities for development. Training, mentoring, job shadowing or new responsibilities is so key. And ask, and don't forget to explain the value of that, because it could be, why do you want a coach, why do you want a trainer, or why do you want to go on mentoring, or why do you want to do job shadowing, instead of, this would benefit you in this way, would you like me to join it? This is the value of it, not as in money but as in the value to the person. Would you like me to enroll you on that program, etc.? And ask, how can we help you grow while you help the business grow? And that's so key, for all of your team. Encourage solution-focused thinking. Replace the blame culture with curiosity and ownership. So when something goes wrong, ask, what can we learn from this? What is the opportunity it's given us? Or what is the gift? What will we do differently in the future? Empower your team members to bring solutions, not just problems. I had a no problem policy in every business that I've run, and I still do. No problem policy, because solutions are our answer. It's really important that we do that. And inject fun, humour and personality. Bring lightness into the workplace. Theme days, quizzes, friendly competitions, music or casual check-ins. And celebrate birthdays, work anniversaries or work anniversaries, or even just because days, and if someone's got married, having an anniversary or any celebration, recognise it. And human moments matter. Laughter bonds teams without a shadow of a doubt. If you have a real good laugh every day, you have got a team that are really going to stay with you. And lead with your values and your vision. Remind the team regularly of the bigger picture. What is your mission in the business, but what's your vision and values? Who are you helping? What impact you're making, and why it really matters to you, but why it matters to the team, and get the buy-off with them. And embed your mission, values and ethics in everyday decision making and behaviours, so that your mission, vision, ethics and values are alive and well, and it's part of your culture, your foundation of your business. And encourage health and well-being as a culture, not just as a programme to go on and a tick box to have, but promote breaks, promote walks, promote wellness activities, and share wellbeing resources to bring in experts like coaches or fitness professionals. I go into a business regularly. It's one of my clients who they have a yoga instructor that comes in first thing in the morning before the day starts. Celebrate efforts in mental, emotional and physical well-being as much as targets and KPIs, key performance indicators. It's really important, to recognise that. Create psychological safety. Allow your team to speak up and make mistakes and ask questions without fear of judgment. And get past the judgment issue and get your team culture the same. Show that it's okay to be human. Vulnerable leadership fosters trust. It really does. And run feedback sessions where they feel heard, not judged, and ideas led. How can we take this business forward? And show them how to actually look at delivering a business plan, a business model canvas or a strategy of how to bring something new into the business. So there's so many things that you could get the team involved and get the team part of the future of the business, but keep the workspace energizing, decluttered, clean, and welcoming environments boosts morale. If it's all cluttered and the desks are all full, it's not going to give space for ideas and creativity. So use plants, natural light, inspiring visuals, or team created artwork to personalise and uplift the space. And that's in offices, but also look around the businesses that you cover, the hospitality businesses. Is it light and airy? Is it welcoming, for your teams, but also for your guests? And even virtual teams benefit from thoughtful, engaging backdrops and check-in rituals. You could change them regularly and see who's got the best one, for your team meetings if you have virtual teams. But it's really, people are missing that human connection at the moment, and that is becoming a pandemic in itself. So it's really important. It's always great to be part of, a human connection. I know last week I went to an event in Whitehaven, the Tech District, Cumbria, and I met so many people who I'd only ever met online. It was so great to actually meet them finally in person, which was fantastic. And don't forget to be a coach, not just a boss. Develop individuals based on their strengths and aspirations, knowing your mission, vision, ethics and values is important, but also your SWOT analysis of your team, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, but also what motivates and demotivates them. And ask open questions like, what's the one thing that would help you love your work more this week? What's the one thing that would help you love the journey that we're on? What's the one thing that you would help this business, to work in this business and to grow in this business? And what's blocking your energy, and how can I help you shift that and become the leader they grow because of, not in spite of? So really think about that. Become the leader they grow, that your team grow because of, not in spite of. So I hope that's helped. As always, I'm here to help and support you. It's a journey, and it's an ongoing journey to help and support you in your business. And I'm here. My mission is to help 1 million busy business owners, managers, teams, directors, CEOs to live their best lives by being emotionally, physically, mentally and financially free from their businesses. And I can only do that when we share this content to as many people as possible, but also to help and share. And if you've got any questions you need answering, please contact me, alison@ajlakes.com, or contact me on any of the social media channels. And don't forget to subscribe if you've liked what you've heard. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because sharing is caring. But please get in touch and let me see how I can help you and your business. And if it's only a 20-minute discovery call, introductory call, just to help you, just get in touch. And it's all no obligation, it's just to help and support. So as always, take care, have an amazing day and have an amazing weekend. Happy Friday, everybody, and a happy weekend. Bye-bye.